Did you know the Battle of Kursk in 1943, the largest tank battle in history, was decided not by the might, but by 5 strategic decisions, and just one decision changed the world. Early in the morning, Adolf Hitler made a fateful strategic decision to postpone Operation Citadel. He decided to wait 2 more months, a precious amount of time for the Wehrmacht to receive its new Panther tanks and reinforce the heavy Tiger tank battalions. This was a decision that inadvertently gave the Soviet Red Army its most precious gift: time. Those 2 precious months were more than enough for the Soviet Red Army to mobilize all its resources, turning Kursk into a giant, impregnable fortress. It was a 300-kilometer defensive line, complex and layered, with multiple anti-tank trenches and fortified positions. Millions of anti-tank mines were planted, turning peaceful wheat fields into giant death traps. The Red Army's T-34 tanks were dug deep into the ground, leaving only their turrets exposed, turning them into extremely fortified fire defense positions. From the trenches, Soviet scouts kept constant watch. They were fully ready to react to any move. Every defensive unit, from artillery to infantry, is connected, ready for an immediate response scenario. Finally, day end arrived. The German Wehrmacht launched its assault, driving forward with 2 massive pincer offensives, one from the north and one from the south. In the north, General Model's army was bogged down in dense defenses, advancing slowly and out of sync. But in the south, the remaining German army thrust penetrated the first line of defense more quickly than expected. Little did the southern armor know that they were charging straight into the most dangerous area. A deadly trap had been set. Soviet mines exploded under the tracks. The mighty Tiger tanks were instantly disabled, lying motionless in the middle of the field. The German army's attack formation immediately broke down and fell into chaos. Losses began to mount rapidly. At that crucial moment, from the camouflaged hills, the strategic reserve forces of the Soviet Red Army began to appear. Reserve T-34 tanks quickly stopped the bogged-down advance in the north and coordinated a precise counterattack. The T-34s turned their barrels, aimed, and fired continuously at the disordered German flank. In the south, the remaining German Tiger tanks tried to apply pressure, but the situation of the entire battle had completely changed. The lightning and accurate counterattacks of the Soviet reserves completely broke the German attack formation. Several Tiger tanks were hit in succession, black smoke billowing into the air. German crews jumped out. The attack had completely lost its rhythm. Just then, news came from the Mediterranean. The Allies had landed in Sicily, forcing Hitler to withdraw his elite troops from Kursk. Operation Citadel, Germany's last gamble on the Eastern Front, had failed completely. They were forced to retreat. This allowed the Soviet Red Army to take complete control of the battlefield, seize the initiative, and prepare for an all-out counterattack. Just one decision by Hitler to delay changed the entire outcome of the Battle of Kursk, demonstrating the Soviet Union's defensive and counteroffensive strength.